There are three people necessary in every single business. I have been struggling for the last 3 months because I have been trying to do 2, sometimes 3 of those sides of business. Number 1, someone who can get eyeballs, someone who can attract people to look at a business. Number 2, someone who can liquidate those eyeballs, meaning creating awareness around an offer and then converting people to actually be customers of that business. Number 3, you have to have someone who can actually run the business, someone who can do all the boring stuff, the operations, the fulfillment, the HR, the legal, the finance. All 3 of those responsibilities are necessary for a business to exist. The classic story of who is more valuable, the person who makes the pencils versus the person who sells the pencils, is an adage meant to show, in my opinion, that both are necessary. You can't sell pencils if no one's making the pencils, and if you're making the pencils with no one to sell them, then they are not valuable, you're not gonna make money, you're gonna lose money, you're gonna lose. And so at the end of the day, you need both parties in order to sell pencils. In online business, you need 3 parties. Someone who can get in front of people, someone who can liquidate when you're in front of people, and then someone who can then run that business. My Muslim friends, not the topic of today's video, but I want you to know something. I want you to know that on behalf of Jesus Christ, I'm coming for your soul. I'm doing a lot of research on the Quran right now, reading it, going through it, studying it. I'm gonna bring you to the gospel, baby. I want you to know that I love you, and I'm here for you, and I want to show you who God truly is. Because if you're Muslim, unlike most people in the world, if you're Muslim, I know you're looking for God. And I want to tell you, I don't think you know who God is. And I want to share that with you, but I want to share it with you by challenging you. It's going to be a whole video on this soon. But what I want you to do for now, your challenge for now, is go find in the Quran where it says the gospel is corrupt. Because that's what the Islam standard is. That's what every religious leader in Islam says. And everyone then says it because of that. Everyone says, in Islam, the gospel is corrupt. It can no longer be trusted. But here's the catch. Quran says the exact opposite. The Quran doesn't say the gospel is corrupt. It actually confirms it. So what I want you to do is go find out why you believe the gospel is corrupt. Because once you find out it's not corrupt, then you might have due diligence to yourself and your salvation and your soul to find out what the gospel says. That's your challenge for today. If you disagree with me, comment down below. And if you do it, comment what you find down below. I'm looking forward to it. See you soon. We brought on a thumbnail designer. That thumbnail designer will work with Ali, who does all of these Daily Bread videos, edits all of these. And so Ali will edit the video, give me an idea as to what that video really is gonna be. Ali and I will then work with the thumbnail designer, meaning helping toward getting eyes. I also hired my main automations agency to do the automations in my main portfolio company, Partner on Scale. The fact that I didn't do that sooner is mind-blowing to me, but trust me, if you're watching this and you want help with your automations, even if you can't do it, it's worth it, 100%. Just DM me on Instagram, automations. We're going to get it done for you. I also brought on my own copywriting agency to do the VSLs and full copywriting for Partner and Scale, my portfolio company. I, however, am looking for someone who can help me because I have no awareness right now around Partner and Scale. No one knows what I do. I need one VSL live, at least on a funnel, to send people to so people know what we do. Again, the fact that I didn't do that before, mind-blowing. I just thought I can get the operations done. I can do the VSL scripting. I try to do it all on my own. I told you guys before in a video called I'm Failing as a Man, I want to do more. And I said this yesterday on yesterday's Daily Bread. I thought that meant that I need to do more, not delegate more. In reality, I just need to get more done. I confused input and output. Rookie mistake, but I did it. Today, I talked to my partner in the copywriting agency, and we're going to do 2 VSLs per month. 1 VSL actually going in the landers to 3 in the first month. Operations agency is going to take away the micro that I've been focusing on. So now, realistically, all I have to do is be in front of camera, help Justin with the portfolio offer whenever needed. Justin's amazing. He's top tier, but he still runs into things that I have more experience in, and I'm happy to shed light. It's almost like consulting Justin, if you will, so that we can both grow. And of course, product. I want to be someone who's very tied into the actual service that I want to be doing, which is consulting online businesses.
We're thinking of every single month, just to clean up the pipeline, to invite everyone who didn't convert to like a big event, a big live event with me, where I do like a live VSL.
The only risky part about that is if you're selling on a VSL or like a webinar at that point, then it could be a little detrimental to your brand.
But if I give them a shit ton of value?
It's a good idea to do reactivation webinars. I just don't know if you're the right person to do it. So I feel like today I made steps in the right direction, 1,000 steps in the right direction. There are more little micro things that I did, but I feel like today I made steps in the right direction to get those 3 responsibilities taken care of. Justin is the back-end guy who's going to run the business alongside the operations agency. Really, just the 2 of them will do all of the operations in the business. VSLs and my copywriting agency, Feather and Ink, will do all of the liquidation. All I have to do, there's still responsibility left in there, meaning I still need to have someone probably more focused in-house in time, not right away, but in time. I need to have that second responsibility of liquidation in-house so someone's fully focused on it. But the main thing that I can do is get eyeballs and do what I actually really want to be doing. This is where my brain is all the time right now. I want to be in front of these cameras, talking to you guys, helping you guys, giving you value, taking you from YouTube into the Daily Bread for $1 a day, where I can actually show you the insides of what we're building so you can learn from that. And then eventually, if you're watching this, probably trying to find a way to work with you. It was a good day. We made steps forward today, and they're just the first steps to actual growth again. I was on a call today, and someone asked me if there's a quote that I live by, and it took me a second to answer. My first answer was death before dishonor. So obviously doing the right thing even when it's the hard thing to do. But my second answer was from Proverbs. It's all work is profitable. In the last few weeks, if not months, have really reminded me that all work is profitable, because I can't tell you how many times of life I've gone through this cycle or season of business where you put in a lot, it doesn't show right away, and then finally things click and things just start working. Until next time, happy hunting.